welcome back to Impact Health and Wellness. We're excited to have you here this week. I don't know about you girls, but this has been fantastic information throughout the month, and I just feel as if we are giving women a bigger voice and a bigger platform just to walk into what they're going through with more information and knowledge. And again, please reach out if you have any information that you want to share. We would love to definitely incorporate that into our shows. So this week is all based off of optional therapies and different protocols that you can walk through. And my focus is going to be on some of those areas that may not be the general norm. One of which I'm going to introduce you to is thermography, which is a huge, area for me that I feel is not shared enough about. I actually posted about it when Mom was going through cancer, and it was crazy how many people knew about it but never talked about it on Facebook. Mm-hmm. So, this is a great platform for us to use our voices, and so I'm just going to share a little bit about what that is and actually take you guys through an actual thermography session. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. But so I guess just a little background about thermography is it is using infrared rays and looking at just pictures of your body.
Hot spots.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so the really cool thing is just like if you've ever, twisted an ankle or, bruised up a knee, that spot that is injured is going to be hot. It's going to be inflamed. Mm-hmm. And that itself is going to show up as yellow or red on the scale or on the image. And it can give her some insight to understanding what's going on inside of your body. Yeah. And so this is something that can actually find cancer at even stage 0, because it can look at every single aspect of your body from head to toe. And I think it's a really cool therapy to talk about this week.
I think I'm going to have it done.
Yeah.
It could be our...
Well, I've already done one, so I'm going to go do my year
cool.
later.
Okay.
So see what that looks like.
That's awesome.
So what are some other therapies that you used when you walked through cancer?
Well, of course, our typical. I did the chemo.
Okay.
I did 16 weeks of chemo, and then I had to do another month, I guess, of radiation.
Okay.
So I did your typical
Path. Yeah.
treatment, I guess.
I think, and that's what most people know.
Yeah.
There's not other things that they know about
Right,
when
exactly.
walking through cancer.
And that's what you're taught if you go to the hospital.
And I know we tried to do the with the needles. Help me out with the acupuncture. Thank you. It just wasn't in my cost right then. So, but another thing that was really great for me after I did all of that was going through yoga. I have always liked yoga, but I've never really been a good practice person. I've not
Good
done
student.
it.
Yes.
I guess I didn't find the right place, but I have a friend that does it in her home, and to me that's just been really good. I mean, it's really helped me just to sit and be able to relax and know how to breathe, because breathing is so important. Believe it or not, it is so important to your body.
And like Kylie was saying, just being in tune with your body. I feel like yoga is a good way to be able to listen to your body and see what's going on.
Yeah, definitely. So yoga was something that I've been doing to help just my everyday.
Yeah, and it's really good because I think it really covers those facets, brings in your self-awareness, and when you're self-aware, you are better with your nutrition, and when you're better with your nutrition, you're more, regular with your water, and so all of these different facets you're covered.
And a mom.
Yeah.
Do your job better.
Yes.
Like it's all connected.
Yeah.
Very
So
much
if we, I was always curious where chemo even started, so as a nurse, do you have any insight as...
Absolutely. So, this week I'm going to, show you a little bit of the background behind chemotherapy, where it started, and how new is it, and really just kind of the progression of chemotherapy, because that's the one therapy that most people know of when it comes to cancer. I think when people think cancer, they automatically think medication. So I know this week we're going to be talking about, different therapies for the treatment and, just walking through cancer. So I'm just going to, point out the most widely known. But I think it's important to, understand how yoga helps. And I think it would be really cool if you could, go live with your
That's
yoga
what I was just
instructor.
writing down.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Just because the one thing that I love about when I do yoga is like certain twists actually can shunt your blood in a certain way, and it's actually cleansing.
Yes.
So, yoga is a great practice, and I think, anyone who's walking through cancer and they're getting, toxic medication into their body, any type of cleansing, whether it be through stretching or, nutrition or breathing is
And
going to
nice
be
or
beneficial.
baths with
Yes, Epsom salts.
some salts. Yeah.
And one of the cool things that I would love for you to share too is about your Berkey system. I think that's how you say it, because a lot of our
love that thing.
disease is due to the fact that our bodies are not alkalined, and I feel like that really does help alkaline your water.
It is my favorite. So
Okay.
it's just a charcoal water filter that sits on your counter, and you can, when you first get it, you put in an entire bottle of red dye in the water in the top to make sure that it's filtering well. Everything's going to the bottom, and it was pretty fascinating that the water that came out was perfectly clear.
Oh, cool.
It just kind of gave you a picture of what it's taking out. And charcoal is a very good filter. And then on the bottom, we actually have added a fluoride and arsenic filter, because fluoride and arsenic are in our water regularly.
Crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Neither one of them has any health benefit. And fluoride is put in our water with the illusion that there might be a benefit, which isn't true.
That's in my book about fluoride.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so we love it. And the water, when I go anywhere else, I'm like, this
I
water
know.
just isn't nearly
Yes.
as good as ours.
You're a water
Yes.
snob.
Yeah, I am a water snob. Oh my
Dr.
gosh.
Blair has an amazing system at her house too, and I do the same thing. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want to drink any
Yeah.
other water.
And with it, it's so good, and it's not connected to your water supply. You have to fill it, which takes a minute to get used to. But if there's a flood, if there's like a drought, or if you're not getting water in your house, you can go get water from the river and put it in here, and it will be good to drink.
Wow.
So it's pretty fascinating.
That is
That is cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then along the same lines of what we're talking about this week, about 3 years ago, I discovered The Truth About Cancer, which is online community, but every year he does a docu-series, and you can watch it for free the day that it comes out. And we loved it so much that we ended up buying it, and it just covers so many things. So I'm going to bring you a lot of stuff from that series this week, and they travel the world and find all of the different ways people are treating cancer, because in America, chemo and radiation are what is common and well known. That is not true all over the world. And there's a lot of countries that are much more in tune with taking care of your body, and your body wants to fight this. And if it's given what it needs, it will. So, there's Budwig protocol is one that's pretty common even in the States, which is a super simple, it's like yogurt and flax, and it helps treat cancer. That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
Something so simple that you can buy at the grocery store,
Yeah.
and it does amazing things. And there's a whole bunch of different things that I'm excited to share with you. And just if it's something you have to go through, that you have a resource to go to. And you can look them up on Facebook and just type in whatever you're wanting more information about, and they've got a lot of stuff there.
And I found, a couple of months ago, I did a water fast, and for 68 hours, nothing but water. But it was fantastic, and I honestly believe the theory behind the water fast, that here we are consuming all day long, but we're not giving our body the breaks it needs in order to, send out the trash. Our body either is metabolizing or trash taking outing, and you can't do both at the same time. And so with a water fast, you are literally allowing every single mechanism to just send their trash out, and then you are excreting all those toxins. And I just found how fascinating that is. So, one of the cool factors is there's a plethora of information out on the internet, and we just want to kind of, scope into just a couple that have really impacted our lives, and share those kind of alternative therapies. But again, if you have any more information that you want to share that maybe you're walking through, because I know we are in probably 32 countries now. I'm pretty sure that we're pretty close to that now in Impact Health and Wellness. So share out, because we would really love to hear about that.
Yeah.
So next week we're super excited. We're going to really kind of focus on what is it that might help or not help, but what is it that is actually causing this catalyst to go to cancer. So tune in next week. Thanks for watching. This is Impact Health and Wellness.
Bye, guys.
Bye.